gangs. Believe we are doing well and we are eating well as well. Today we are going to talk about speed. This is a mathematics lesson. We want to talk about speed. And our first subtopic is conversion of kilometers per hour into meters per second. So we know that speed is given in kilometers per hour. That is the distance traveled by the time taken or by the time taken. So in this case, I have an example here. It says, a cyclist travels at an average speed of 18 kilometers per hour. Convert the speed in meters per second. So what does that mean? This person is cycling and in every hour he covers 18 kilometers. That is the distance covered per the time taken. We need to find out then how or what speed is he covering within a meter. So we are going to convert the 18 kilometers he covers per hour into meters per second. How do we go about this? Now, in this case, then we convert 18 kilometers first, and also come here and convert 1 hour. So 18 kilometers will be converted into meters, and 1 hour must be converted into seconds. So when converting kilometers per hour, you know that 1 kilometer has 100 meters. Therefore, 18 kilometers will be equivalent to 18 times 1000, which is 18,000 meters. Since 1 kilometer has 1,000 meters, therefore 18 times 1,000 will give us 18,000 meters. And then in this case here we convert 1 hour into seconds. Now, because we cannot do that, first we convert 1 hour into minutes, and we know that in 1 hour we have 60 minutes. Then we convert again 1 minute into seconds. So in 1 minute we have another 60 seconds. Therefore, 1 hour has 60 times 60 seconds, which is equivalent to 3600 seconds. So therefore, the distance covered in meters per second is 18,000, or we are simply saying 18,000 meters were covered within 3,600 seconds. And since we cannot leave our work here, we must write in the simplest form, so we start simplifying. Cancel 0 and 0, cancel 0 and 0. What can go here? Let's see. We can use 2. So here 2 goes 1, 16, 8, and here 2 goes 9, 0. Again 2 goes here, 9, 2 goes here, 4, 5. We are correct. Then you have 9 here once, 9 here, 5. So therefore, after all this kind of cancelling and simplifying, we are left with 5/1, which is the same as 5 meters per second. 5 meters per second. So this simply means that in every second traveled, this person covered 5 meters. Every second traveled, the person was able to cover 5 seconds. Now, we usually have a simple formula. This is the long method that is the correct one to help us understand how we do the conversion. And the conversion is simply that change the kilometers into meters, change the hour into seconds, then simplify. We usually have, we have a simpler way now, a shortcut, because we are big boys and girls, that we can use to make our work easier. Now I want us to approach it this way. For 1 kilometer I travel, I spend an hour. For every 1 kilometer I travel, I spend an hour. So therefore my speed is 1 kilometer per hour. And in my conversion, I know that 1 kilometer is the same as 1 times 1,000. I'm converting into meters because I know in 1 kilometer there are 1,000 meters. So here I have 1,000 meters. And in every hour, I have to change this also into seconds. So we said we change first into minutes, then 1 minute change into seconds. Then we multiply. So you have 60 times 60, which gives us 3,600 seconds. So when my speed is 1 kilometers per hour, it is the same as 1,000 meters. 1,000 meters per 3,600 seconds. This means that for every 1,000 meters I travel, I spend 3,600 seconds. For every 3,000 seconds I use in traveling, I cover 1,000 meters. And since we cannot leave it like this, this is more of we leave it hanging like that, we must simplify it, or we must express it into the simplest form. So we take our 1,000 meters divided by 3,600 seconds. We don't need to write that. So this is the same as, remember this is my speed. This is the same as 1 kilometer per hour. I cover 1 kilometer per hour as I travel. So I simplify this, cancel 0 and 0, cancel 0 and 0. Then 2. 2 goes here, 1, 8. 2 goes here, 5. Any other common divisor? None. So in the simplest form, my distance or my speed, is 5/18 meters per second. That is the simplified form. Now, when we have, or we can take, we are now going to be using this 5/18 in our working, such that when you are given any work, any sum, and required to change into meters per second, you simply take the speed given. In this case, we have 18 kilometers per hour, and multiply by 5/18. 5/18, how do we come up with this? We have seen the procedure. I took an example of 1 kilometer covered within 1 hour. So that will make our work easier, so that you don't have to go through the whole procedure of converting kilometers and then again converting hours into seconds. It gives us an answer direct. So take your 18, multiply by 5/18. Here 1, here 1. So you have 5 meters per second. We've simply changed our speed from 18 kilometers per hour into 5 meters per second. Can give another example here. 36 kilometers per hour. Convert 36 kilometers per hour into meters per second. That is example 2. Convert 36 kilometers per hour into meters per second. So since we have a shorter method of working, so we take our speed, which is 36 kilometers per hour, multiply by 5/18. Here 1, here goes 2. So our speed in meters per second is 10, that is 2 times 5, 10 meters per second. we have converted that 6 kilometers per hour into 10 meters per second. What does that mean? This person covered 18 kilometers in every hour. So in a simpler form, he covered 10 meters in every second traveled. That is what it simply means. I believe the two examples are okay and enough for us. I'll send some work and ask that when you do the work, please submit in time. Wish you well and bye.